Hello, just a quick video. Something's popped up I was doing one case and it's pointed me to another case. This often happens. So please forgive me if I've pronounced her surname wrong, but I went and checked a video on YouTube for the pronunciation, and if it's wrong, they've got it wrong. So it's a cold case. Jennifer KESSE from Florida. Now, I do know the case, but I haven't done any work on it. And it seems that it's very complicated how I work. It seems that I'm being pointed to look at it because, so apparently there's now suddenly new DNA evidence. And you'll see that I recently got the DNA card. Now, it's not saying it's to do with her family. It's just the fact that the DNA card came up. And what happened was, I did some remote viewing for another case. Now, I don't do that very often, but I was looking at this Jennifer KESSE case, and I was like, oh my God, some of this stuff I did in my remote viewing seems to be for this Jennifer case. So this was the remote viewing I did, and I'll show you the date. That was on the 26th of October. I think that's the same day the DNA card come up. So here's the drawing, and I want to show you the possible things that might be linked to Jennifer's case, and it seems to be telling me that I need to look into this case now. It's very complicated and bizarre the way my brain works. So anyway, I'd drawn mosaic tiles with waves. I'd drawn this structure with a pointy roof. I'd drawn gates, and I'd drawn a road, a sort of squiggly road, and I'd drawn the back of a truck. You can see it here. So let's have a look. Oh, sorry, got a text. So I had a look on some websites about the case, and I was like, oh, wow, some of this really fits. Am I being told to look into this? I'll show you the side-by-sides. So here, this is inside what looks like a gym or a community room at the where she lived, the apartments. So what? So I said mosaic tiles with waves. Now I didn't know, but where she lived was called the Mosaic. And this is artwork. Oh, and I said, yeah, with waves. Now this is artwork with, that's supposed to be water, right? Because it's got a surfboard on it. So that's very similar. I drew the back of a truck, and here's a truck in the CCTV footage from her case. Gates. I drew gates. And this is the mystery person who they think might have abducted her, and he's walking past gates. He or she. Here's the road I drew. And this is the route to her condo, which the bloodhound pointed out. And look at it, it's not a straight road, it's squiggly road. So is mine. And then here's the pointed roof structure. It's minus a flag, but it's a pointed roof. So I'm obviously being told, look into this. So that's what I shall do. Because like I say, I knew of the case, but I've not actually done any work on it. Oh, here's the gates in a wider view. And the truck. And I drew the gates in my drawing are quite long, aren't they? Where are they? Oh, here's some. Oh, I thought I saw gates there. No, I didn't. They're standing in front. Oh, look. They're standing in front of gates, and there's a pointed roof structure in the background. I missed that. Mosaic as it appeared in February. Oh, the picture I got of here it is. It's called Mosaic at Millennia, Orlando, Florida. And here's the gates. Oh, look. Another one. Gates with a pointed. Well, it's a gate post, but it's got a pointed structure on it. So look, the long fence gate with a pointed bit. So that is a lot like, well, similar to the gates I've drawn. Here, look. Long gates. And the gates in my, excuse my speech, my son is in hospital again, so I'm extremely stressed. Yeah, so look, long gates with a pointed bit. And then you've got the pointed thing here. So, I don't know if any of the other things are in the area. Like, says could be a church sign with crosses or hills with turbines. I don't know if that's in the area. What else? A tunnel, and there's signs to an airport. I don't know if that's relevant. That could be for the case I was drawing this on. But yeah, here's the gates. So long gates with a pointed bit, with pointed bits. Yeah, I mean it's quite similar, isn't it? But mosaic tiles, and mosaic is the name of the what would you call it? Sorry, my mind's gone blank. Mosaic is the name of the, is it a gated community you would call it, where she lived? Mosaic at Millennia. Yep. So, as soon as I get a chance, I will try and do a bit of work on this and see what else I get. But this is how it works with me. I'll do one case and something will come up for another case that the spirit guides or whoever want me to work on.